All right. So we have just launched the mentorship program for Dolphin Tank India, which is our entrepreneurship initiative. For those of you who do not know what Cloud Councilage is about, I mean, this particular initiative is pretty much brought to you by Cloud Councilage and Industry Academia community. So Cloud Councilage is an IT and management consulting company which has a vision to build a global ecosystem and bring global jobs to India that can be delivered from here. And in our efforts to do that or to achieve this vision, we are building a massive workforce capacity. And we are also trying to, create and develop ecosystem partners through the Dolphin Tank in India initiative that we have. We're doing a lot of activities for job seekers, for aspiring entrepreneurs, or even for that matter, existing founders also who are part of this community, the Industry Academia community. And just for you guys to understand how big this community is, we have almost, or rather over 5 lakh plus individuals from 78 different countries who are part of this ecosystem. And by 2030, we want to strengthen this ecosystem and the community to have 100 million professionals, including the founders and the college students as well. 10 million companies and 1 lakh plus colleges. So that's the kind of community and the global ecosystem that we are trying to build, which will be self-sustaining and which will support each of their members. So now that you are part of this community, when you guys are building your ventures or are looking for your career opportunities, this community is going to support you throughout. All right. So that was about Cloud Councilage. I will talk a little bit about the Dolphin Tank India initiative as well. So this is the world's first entrepreneurship platform for social impact. As I said, it is powered by Cloud Councilage and it's presented by Industry Academia community. This is in our constant endeavor to support individuals in eradicating the unemployability and plus providing opportunities, career opportunities for their growth. Now, what is DTI all about? DTI is a platform which will help individuals, aspiring founders or existing founders through mentorship, co-founder matching, funding requirements, and this all will happen within the global ecosystem with the support of ecosystem to help them grow. And all of these activities that are happening will be for no cost to the participants, right? So anybody who's trying to build something, every support that they need while building their venture, right from customer discovery to idea validation and then testing the products, everything you can do with the support of this ecosystem. So that is what this initiative is all about. Students, college students, freshers, professionals, all of you can pretty much participate. Now, why do we say world's first entrepreneurship platform for social impact is currently, when you are looking at the landscape, the business landscape, or you are looking at, how the customer's segment is, we can see that Gen Z is part of a large part of this segment and the business landscape also. And it has been observed that Gen Zs associate with purpose-driven brand. So it makes a lot of business sense for the companies when they are starting right from the start, if they have a cause around which they are building their revenue model and their business model. All right. So that is why the focus is for this particular initiative is how we can build these sort of organizations. Now, what that does for a business is that when you are solving for a social cause, it's obviously a big problem. It is a problem at a population scale. And when the population itself becomes your market size, you can imagine how big your business can be. All right. So you are not only going to then create wealth, but you are also going to create an impact with your business. So that's why we ourselves being a social enterprise, because as I mentioned earlier, that while we are an IT and management consulting company, we are also trying to eradicate unemployability amongst the youth through the work that we are doing. So, we are focusing on this new integrated model of business plus impact. And that is how we are able to become a 400 crore valuation company today, right? And this is something that has helped us to get good branding, goodwill from participants and the wider ecosystem. And it has also given us the satisfaction of creating an ecosystem which is supportive for everyone, right? So these are the benefits of being a social enterprise. It makes a business sense also. At the same time, you get the satisfaction of doing something good for the society as well. And I have told you why it pretty much makes the sense to become a social enterprise. Now, the entire DTI journey, we have divided it into multiple phases. So the first phase is pretty much done, the Ideathon, Hackathon. That's where, the members were coming in, trying to create new ideas, or try to, come up with new ideas, try to develop product. At the same time, we were also allowing founders who had their ideas to bring in their ideas directly and get into this mentorship round. And for those of you who have not already submitted your ideas and have recently joined the platform, you can might as well submit these ideas. So the team will also share the link with you to submit ideas. And you can be part of all these sessions that we are trying to help you guys with through the mentorship program. All right. So from August, which is from yesterday onwards, we started on these sessions, and it will go on till 31st of October. So we will be having sessions on weekly basis. There will be live sessions where you get to interact with all the experts from the industries, the founders who have already been there and done that and have delivered results and been successful. You get to interact with them. And plus you are also learning. So these are more of interactive sessions. And during these sessions, then there are some reinforcement tasks also that we are giving. Those will help you to take a structured approach for building up your startup. So that is what you can do during August to October. And that's why this link which is shared in the chat, that's where you find all the exercises, templates that you can use. Now, once this particular phase is over, then we have the build phase, which is going to start pretty much after Diwali from November until January, wherein you would implement everything that you are learning here. Even if you have already built something, utilizing the structured approach, you will be able to improve what you have already done and then try to become pitch ready through all the guidance and mentorship and the support that you get from the mentors as well as from the ecosystem, and become investor ready. And after January, then in the month of February, we will bring in the pool of investors who are willing to invest in your company, right? So your company profiles will be created, your pitch decks will be shared with these investors, and we can get you that initial interest from the investors and allow you to then pitch to this pool of investors who can then support you for the next step in your entrepreneurship journey. So that's the entire support that we are trying to provide through the Dolphin Tank India journey for you guys. All right. Now, coming to, as I said, that we have moved from the first phase to second phase, that is our mentorship phase. So I'll just quickly run you through what specifically you guys are going to do in this mentorship phase. Okay. So this is not just a course where you're going to consume content. As I told you, even at the start when we were discussing, that this is more of a interactive engagement that we are going to have, where you will share your experiences. We will look into the stuff that you have created, give our feedback. You can again build based on that, or revise your stuff based on that, and then see what happens next. If you need any support vis-a-vis that, for example, Sairaj was mentioning that he wanted to talk to a few of the individuals who could be his potential users to understand what are the difficulties they are facing, so we can support you in that step as well. Okay. And we being social enterprises ourselves and being a business ourselves, we have structured this journey in such a way that every stage is going to produce an output that will contribute to your pitch readiness or investor readiness for your venture. All right. So here the goal is that you move from your idea to becoming a pitch ready. That's the entire journey of mentorship all about. All right. Now, what is going to happen here? We are going to have this delivered in a certain manner where we have workshops that will provide you frameworks and practical guidance. Again, we will be giving you templates. We will be creating tasks for you. And there will be query resolution sessions like we have today. We will have similar sessions on every Wednesday as well. All right. So we are taking a structured approach here as well, so that you can move from the problem idea to the pitch. Now, what are these sessions all about? As I said, this is a 12 weeks journey. So yesterday we started with founder mindset and vision statement. So if any of you have missed attending that, the session recording is available in the mentorship workflow. So you can join that workflow and you can look at the recordings and also get the templates, etc. that those were shared during the session. Okay. And based on that, you can start with your vision, because we started with this step is because it will set the direction in which you want to move forward for your entrepreneurship journey. Then this Saturday on 22nd, we are going to have a session for identifying the problems that are worth solving, how you can identify the opportunities, the pain points, etc., through the problem and opportunity canvas. So we will be talking about that on this Saturday. And then in the coming Saturdays, as you can see, this is how you would be moving step by step. So you identify a problem, then you talk about the customers, then the solution, then the business model, validate the business model, then you start building the product. All right. Because before doing all of this, if you directly build your product, you will spend a lot of time on, improving it to the level that it should be. Whereas if you are taking a structured approach, you will know exactly what you need to have in the product and will be able to build the product in a faster manner or rather in a lesser time. Okay. Then we would also help you to plan on the go-to-market strategies. We will also, because we have, as I mentioned, that we have a community, a pool of professionals of 5 lakh plus, from which you can also source your team, and not just of team who can support you to do the tasks within your startup or your venture, but also you can find the co-founders who can execute the vision that you have. Right. So once you have your vision statement, you can share it with us and we will ensure that it reaches to maximum people so that you get people associated with your vision and try to understand what you're trying to build and so on and so forth. Right. So that's the first step. There will be certain sessions on financials as well, then how to create a compelling pitch deck. And finally, we will do some demo sessions with you as well, so that, you have that confidence to pitch in the front of investors as well. All right. So these are all the things that are happening between August to October. All right. And while you're doing that, as I mentioned that, you will have session reinforcement tasks. We will give you certain templates that will make your life easy to think in a structured manner. And you submit the deliverables to us and we will ensure that it reaches to maximum people. And along with that, as I mentioned, we have the query support sessions as well. Now, how the weekly model will work. Okay. So before the workshops, you can review all the previous stages, get access to the workflow. Even before attending the sessions, you can go through all the templates and everything that will be available to you, all the resources that will be available to you for that respective session, so that you can prepare for that session and make the most of that session. Now, these sessions that we are going to do over the weekends are 90-minute long, which will be led by experts who have been there in the industry and have delivered successful ventures as well as been part of successful businesses. There will be a lot of examples, discussion, practical guidance, and these sessions are again interactive, as I said. So, you can make the most by attending those sessions because these experts would be available for the sessions as well. And after the session, as I mentioned, that you can work on those tasks that are shared with you, utilizing the templates that are shared with you, and submit your deliverables to us. And before submitting the deliverables, you can utilize these calls that we will have, the query resolution calls that we have, to refine the output that you have got, or refine the deliverables for that matter. And you can then submit them through the links that will be shared with you. Okay. So again, this is an important thing, that the objective of having these sessions designed or curated in this way is to ensure that you do not get complacent, because when we are an entrepreneur, we are always, working by our own. So we need to be self-motivated. But if we have someone who can push us towards certain things and then give us directions also, it makes our lives easy. So attendance alone is not the goal here, but how you move one step forward every time you attend these sessions with us, that's what is more important. Okay, so these sessions will be like a nudge or a prod for you to move forward, and the guidance also for you to move forward. Now, these sessions, as I said, like we're meeting today between 6 to 7 p.m., we will be meeting you every Wednesday, and you will get the notifications for that once you are in the workflow. All right, so please ensure that you join the workflow. All right. Now, what you can predominantly do is clarify the concepts, the templates, if you're facing any difficulties with the templates that have been shared with you. If you are unable to deliver on those tasks, you are getting stuck somewhere, we will be there to help you out with that. Okay, we will tell you exactly what approach you can take to move forward. All right. Again, if there are certain frameworks which you are finding difficult to deal with, you can always talk about them as well. All right. The more you discuss with us, the more easier your tasks will be. All right. So do not hesitate to reach out to us and talk to us about it. Understand what to improve before you submit. Pretty much the same thing as I said, that we will help you to refine what you guys are trying to do and then move to the next stage. All right. So ensure that you have complete list of your queries before you come to the session. Before that also, you can post those queries to us. So the team will definitely be walking you through how you can do that. But this is pretty much what how you can utilize these sessions. All right. So what we expect from all of you who are part of this journey is that you attend these live sessions. I have told you the benefits of attending the live sessions already. Okay. In case you have certain engagement because of which you cannot attend the meeting, then you can watch the recordings. But again, the recommendation is that you attend the sessions so that you have your questions and answers and interactions with the experts also. Because the more you interact with the experts, you're also simultaneously building your network, right? So recordings is obviously something that we can always see, and that should not be a problem. But the network is something that is really important, because one thing that we have realized in the past few years is that we just need to ask for help, and there are many kind individuals around us who are more than willing to support us and guide us and help us in whatever we are doing, okay, and even collaborate with us for that matter. All right, so building that network is really important, and hence the live sessions. All right, now you have a week's time. The tasks that we are going to give you, these are smaller tasks. Okay, so you just need to be disciplined enough to finish those tasks in that week, so that once you attend the next session, it will be more fruitful for you. Because as I said, that we will move one step forward every week, right? So if you are giving a lesser time, even if it is less, that's fine. But if you are dedicating certain time to finish these tasks, and as I told you, these are not very difficult tasks, you will be able to do it in a lesser time, right? You will get a sense of achievement, even motivation for that matter, to move on to the next level and then understand things in a better manner if you have done the previous work. Okay, so preparing yourself for the next session will also be equally important, and doing the reinforcement tasks and submitting the deliverables would be a great thing to prepare yourself for the next workshop. All right, and actively participating is also important. All right, so use the Wednesday query resolution sessions to clarify and get the support. Okay, you will have to maintain a professional communication and participation, as I mentioned to you. Okay, so if you want to interact, build your network, live sessions are there for you. Recordings can always be there for references. If you've missed something during the live session, you can, the recordings are shared so that you can go back to them and then pick up on those missing things. But do not rely just on the recording alone. Interactions would be much better because it is a two-way communication. All right. Now we would introduce you to the platform. So there is a workflow that we have set for this entire journey that we have. Within that workflow itself, you will get the notifications for the workshops. You will get the recordings for the past workshops that have been done. You'll get all the resources that you need to complete your tasks, including the templates. And some instructions to do the tasks will also be there within that. All right. And that's how you will be progressing to the next stage every week. All right. So with that, I would hand over the session to Makran to take it over and walk you through the platform. Makran, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Hello, everyone. My name is Makrand Ramakant Jena. I am the Business Intelligence Associate at Cloud Constellation Private Limited and currently also leading the member success team. So today we will be discussing about how you can navigate the platform in order to complete the tasks associated with DTI, how you can attend the sessions, and as ma'am rightly mentioned, how you can access the workshops and the recordings, and about checking up with the progress in the workflow. So I will be showing the same. Okay. So once you will be logging into IAC platform, the very first page that you will get is this particular page, which is of Get Started. In order to submit your ideas, there is a wildcard application form given. Regarding the same, the link is also shared in the meeting chat. So you can click on Submit Idea now. Okay. In this feed section, you will get to know basically the upcoming sessions the workshops which are scheduled for you, and the weekly meetings with respect to DTI founder mentorship program. Okay, so those particular details will be visible over here. And in case you want to access these sessions in another way, you can also click on my sessions. Okay, so which are the ones, which sessions you are going to have in upcoming days or weeks. So details regarding the same will be visible over here. Okay, you can click on join button for any DTI founder mentorship query session as per the schedule. However, kindly note that the join button will get enabled or activated 15 minutes prior to the allocated time. Okay. As far as communication channels are concerned, we have created this community chat room for you with the name DTI Founder Mentorship Program, wherein you can discuss your queries and get your queries resolved by our industry mentors. Okay. In my programs, you will get the access to DTI Founder Mentorship Program. Okay. You have to just click on that particular tile, and then you can see that the contents are given over here. Just click on continue. Okay. And the contents which are given over here, along with the instructions. So there will be contents also, and there will be instructions with respect to tasks or activities or the projects that you have to complete and submit through the relevant forms, respective forms. Okay. Resources contain the templates with respect to the deliverables which are expected from you. You can download them and make the appropriate modifications as per the project or the idea you're working upon. And as you will be progressing ahead, you will get to see what further tasks are required to be accomplished. Okay. So wherever you face any difficulties, you have our weekly meetings, which will be conducted on every Wednesday between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Okay. So during the meetings, you can feel free to discuss your doubts. There is nothing like, there is no language barrier over here. So feel free to discuss your ideas, discuss your queries. And also, if in case it happens, like after the meeting or whenever you are working upon the project and it happens that you want to discuss certain queries, so the community chat room is there over here for a DTI founder mentorship program. All right. And for further details, the description is given over here within the workflow of DTI founder mentorship program. You can read them, go through each and every instruction which has been given for every individual chapter item and get the tasks and projects completed and submit them. This was all from my side. Please confirm, ma'am, if there is anything else that I need to inform to the audience.
No, thank you, Makran. That's really helpful. I think that is a good start for them to at least get into the mentorship workflow and then start going through the sessions and the instructions and start working on the reinforcement tasks. So for those of you who have missed attending yesterday's session, first thing you can do is visit the vision statement task and try to complete that so that when you attend the session on 22nd, you have a clarity about that, and then we can look at the next part, which is about identification of the problem. All right, the problem discovery pretty much. All right. So since we have some time, we also have got a message from one of the investors. They are the investors of Cloud Counselor as well. They have purchased 10% of equity of Cloud Counselor at the valuation of 400 CR. So, this is the message from them that'll help you to understand what investors are really looking for from founders. So, Makran, it would be great if you were able to share that video message with the participants.
Sure, ma'am. I'm sharing the screen to show the same.
Meet our Dolphin, Mr. Taran Poddar. He is an investor and CEO of Foxhog. As the CEO of Foxhog, Taran leads a team of passionate and experienced professionals who invest in and support promising and innovative startups across various industries and sectors.
Hi everyone, so Taran Poddar here from Foxhog. Thank you so much for having me here, and I'm glad to be a part of DTI, Dolphin Tank India. A lot of thanks to the Cloud Counselors team and all the startups. Thank you so much for inviting me here. You know what, before investing into any startups, what actually a startup, or maybe even if you talk about me, even what I look for. The most important part, that is, transparency and the stories. That's more important, transparency and the stories. If you're not able to tell your story, within 5 minutes, then that's not the story, that's a problem. And Foxhog or maybe any of these startups, they are giving you money for the solutions, not for the problems. Transparency. We don't like surprises, at the end of your completion of all the process. कि पैसा भेजने के टाइम पे पता चले कि you have lots of loan, you are just taking this investment, just to clear your existing debt, you have classes between your partners or maybe co-founders, So of course, transparency is really important, and the most important, that is, that you should have zeal to make businesses in upcoming 5 to 6 years, because businesses आज के हिसाब से नहीं किए जाते हैं. We do businesses for upcoming 5 to 6 years or maybe for future, So, if you're an entrepreneur, then, get us something which is solving the problems of the society. That's the more important, because any of the investor, they are betting on you especially. They are just not thinking about the profit and losses. They are just betting on you, just while thinking that, of course, you'll be making some solutions for the society where, they can also make certain impact to the society for nation building, and also while doing all these things, they can also earn better. So I think these things what actually we look for while making any of the investments. And I would like to invite all of you at DTI acceleration system, especially under ISC global ecosystem. Not only DTI, but along with all these kind of platforms, which gives you a boost, which gives you that kind of confidence, especially to think outside of the box. It gives you energy to take challenges. It gives you, facility, especially to make decisions. In life, you have to create a lot of decisions. You have to make a lot of decisions while in your journey, if you're doing any businesses, and where DTI comes. At DTI, we help you to accelerate. We help you to think and create. We help you to make decisions. This is how DTI works. Again, I would like to invite all of you at DTI for your acceleration. If you're looking to learn something, if you're looking to build something, if you're looking to create something. Again, thank you very much to DTI team, and thanks a lot again to Cloud Council's team. Thank you so much for having me here.